Hello, in today's video, I'll show you how to set up Moto Secure on Motorola Razr Fold, which means we'll do a secure folder, we'll do app lock, and pin pad scramble. Okay, so let's go to the Moto app right here, and now let's just go through the first steps. And now there are lots of different things that it suggests to do. And one of them is going to be Moto Secure. So when I click on it, I can get started. And then let's go through the next steps. Okay. Now let's click on Get Started. Okay. Let's allow notifications. And now what we can do is as I said, I'll show you three things out of here, which are, I think, the most important, which are going to be the secure folder. So let's do it first. While doing so, I'll kind of just explain what it does exactly. You need to confirm it, select an account, a Google account that you'd like to use it with. Then you should choose a lock for secure folder that typically, if you want, should be different than your screen lock. So even if someone knows your screen lock, they don't know the lock for your secure folder, because that's where you'll keep your private stuff at that you don't want people to touch. And I'll set a pin, and I'll make it simple, but of course make sure that it's difficult to guess, but so that you'll remember it, because you may lose your data if you don't remember it. You can set up a fingerprint for your secure folder if you want. So yeah, if you want, you can enable fingerprint. If you don't, you can disable it, because remember that if someone else also has their fingerprint added to your phone, then, well, they will be able to unlock the secure folder as well. Now it tells you that you can turn on secure folder timeout to lock your secure folder automatically after a period of inactivity. If you click on Got It, you can select, so you can set it to immediately lock when secure folder is minimized. So when you leave the secure folder, it'll immediately lock it, and after re-entering it, you'll need to re-enter the password. Then you can set a time, or only when phone restarts and screen turns off. I'll set it to immediately lock, and then let's go back out of here. And for now, I just have files here. This is sort of a duplicate app. It's cloned app, but it basically is kept here privately. So to access it, you'll need to enter the code, and let's go into that. You can see here I don't have any files that I do on my phone by default. You can see the Files app is here, but the standard Files app is also available right here, and it has more files. You can see, for example, it has 9.9 megabytes of images and stuff like that. Then if I go to the secure folder version, I will need to enter my fingerprint or passcode. And then, as you can see, I'm in that one, and it's different. Now let's go to the secure folder itself, which can be accessed here as an app. And let's try adding a different app. Let's add an app, and I'll, for example, do Facebook. Now, it doesn't mean that Facebook disappears from my main screen. You can see I still have Facebook. But when I go into the Facebook that's in my secure folder, sorry, I didn't want to get there. I wanted to get here. And now if you can uninstall, it tells you that you can, if you want, you can uninstall Facebook from the main screen, so you'll only have the Facebook in secure folder, and or you can click on maybe later so that you have both of them. And it's up to you. You can either just decide to not have Facebook visible and only have the one that's here, or to have both and they will be duplicates. If I go to this one though, it'll ask me to sign in because it's a cloned app basically. And that's how you can add more apps, files and stuff like that. For example, if I wanted, I could add camera, and then it's best to also add photos. And now when I take a photo with this camera, it will only be visible in hold on. Okay, let's close that. Now it does synchronize, so these photos were synchronized. That's because I have it signed in to an account, but I could decide not to. In the photo settings, I could decide not to sync photos, but you can see this photo won't be synced, so that in my standard photos on the phone it won't be visible. Let's get through that. And as you can see here, I don't have that photo. But be careful, just make sure you set it up correctly before you start. Make sure you don't have the sync on, because otherwise it may compromise your privacy. And it will just synchronize it, so make sure you don't have it synchronized. Now let's go back into the secure folder, and you could also, for example, just add anything really. And let's see now what happens if I have Facebook here and if I uninstall this Facebook. I have uninstalled it. Let's see if it stays in the secure folder. And yes, it did. So that's great. Now let's go to the next thing in our Moto app, which is going to be the app lock. That keeps the app on your screen, but to access it, you will need to enter the lock that you set up. And I'll also set a pin, but this time it'll be different. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Of course, make sure you set it to actually something else, something harder to guess. And here it shows you all apps that can be locked. So system apps can't, but like for example Instagram. And now to enter Instagram, I would need to first enter the pin for the app, and then I would be able to go into it. So that's how it works. Now the last thing is going to be PinPad Scramble. And for that, I'll just simply change my screen lock, because you can see for my screen I have the pattern. So I'll change it to a pin. Okay, now after changing it, I can go to the Moto Secure, and now I can go to PinPad Scramble. Now let's enable it, and let me show you how it works. If I go to my lock screen now, the numbers are in a different order, so I would need to just look at the numbers. It's great if you don't want people to remember your screen lock that easily if they see it. And yeah, these are the basic things, but besides that, you could do way more with the Moto Secure feature, like for example, do secure power off, do some Android security checks and stuff like that. So I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.